Wow, is that a reworked Rocky theme or what?
Yeah, it sounds weird.
Mark, it's like the actualities in that NC State 30-30.
It's a little word. Well, yeah.
It just sounds cheesy.
Doesn't sound right.
It's the Rocky theme redone somehow. Oh, well. We got Mike Tyson standing by. Mike Tyson coming to town April the 6th for his one-man show. This thing gets rave reviews. And it's 24 degrees. At 7:41 on our way to 34. 38 tomorrow, high 40 over the weekend. 24 now at WRIF. Is Mr. Mike Tyson there?
Yes, he is.
He is. Mike, it's Detroit. Nice to talk to you, man.
Thank you, brother.
I got to tell you, I was watching you on Real Sports, and as I was watching it, and I felt real bad about the way it ended, as I'm sure you did. But it dawned on me that this really strange thing has happened.
How did it end?
Well, you were upset. He was talking about what made you change.
My daughter, that must be for drama. They do that for drama or something. But I went away, but I came back and finished.
Oh, yeah, they didn't show that part.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
Yeah, I came back and finished.
They must have preferred the way.
That's to get viewers, man. That's to get viewers.
Yeah, it worked.
Well, what I wanted to tell you, not that it would make a big difference to you, but maybe I represent a lot of other people too. I realized as I was watching that at this point, whereas I saw you as this really angry guy, that maybe I rooted against sometimes, I'm really pulling for you now. I mean, in life in general, and it's a strange transformation for me. I don't usually change the way I feel about somebody over time.
You know what I realized? It's about what they change about themselves. It's not what you change. It's about what they change. It's all an inside job. They got to figure out that stuff's going on inside. Because really, when I was going through all that craziness, I didn't know what the hell I was going through. I'm only 20 years old. I'm the best fighter on the planet. They're telling me I'm better than God. So my head is, I don't know who the hell I am. But I'm just going with the flow, It's intoxicating, that kind of fame and stuff for a young kid.
I think
it's not my fantasies. I thought I was the greatest fighter ever lived.
I think I understand that a lot better now, though, than I did at the time. At the time, you just looked like such an angry guy, and I just couldn't relate to it at all. And maybe I understand it better. And plus, it just seems...
I was angry because I was sure. I was angry because the possibility of me succeeding was it wasn't really high, and so I was angry. That was the real fact. That even though people would comment and tell me great, in my mind, the possibility of me succeeding because I'm short, I'm not really athletic, I don't play sports before,
really?
So I have a lot of anger and desire to really be greater than who I truly am.
Mike, did you ever try to play football, for example?
I never played sports in my life. I made cuts when I was 12, so I never played sports. I'm 12 years old, so when I met this man, he just taught me how to fight. That's all I knew. The only sport I ever met in my life when I met cuts was fighting. I never played any sport. Never even tried to.
Well, I can't believe you ever... I am stunned to this day that you lost a couple of the fights that you lost. I never thought you would lose to Holyfield or Buster Douglas. There's no way anybody could beat this guy. I've never seen anybody who is more...
But you know what? But God has a bigger plan. When I look at all that stuff, it's like God has a bigger plan. And God tells you, even from the beginning, if it's true or not, which I believe it is, about David and Goliath. It shows that the big man and the great man won't always be the best man. And that's just it. And even if it's not true, that's metamorphosis in life. David and Goliath.
Do you ever watch any of your old fights, like against, Spinks, any of the ones where you just dominate and knock people out in 30 seconds?
Nah, I don't watch that stuff no more.
Not at all?
Nah.
No. Did you ever watch The Simpsons, Mike? And I mean, the Dredrick character they've got has got to be based on you, right?
Oh, yeah, the guy with the lips. I love that stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Did they ever pay you for that, or they just steal your likeness?
No, listen, I never took it as an insult because I would have sued them for my likeness.
Yeah.
But I looked at it as I really appreciated it at that time. I didn't look at it as disrespectful. Even though the creator probably thought he was disrespecting me, I looked at it as more like him paying homage to me.
Yeah, I agree. It's a great character.
I think that's generally true with imitation. Mike, with the IRS stuff that's going on with you, and I thought it was great the way you explained it. that the money from what you're doing now just goes boom right to the IRS, boom back to your show, boom to the IRS, and I couldn't help thinking though, what was going on when you were fighting? Why wasn't somebody paying those taxes? I mean, obviously you had people. You couldn't be held responsible for everything.
No one cared. That's why nobody cared. Nobody ever made money like that before in boxing. Still to this day. I know Floyd, they say they caught my pay-per-view sales, but nobody in the history of boxing ever made as much money as fast as I did. And that's what people are making a big thing. They ain't making it about people making a lot. No, because I knock people out faster. I'm making $20 billion, $35 billion in 91 seconds. So you add up how many millions of dollars is that per second.
Did you wonder, though? I wonder if we're paying enough taxes, or, I guess we better pay our taxes. Did that even cross your mind?
Hey, listen, I ain't never think I was going to live this long. I didn't give a damn about that. Nobody else was paying, so I was living day by day. My life wasn't living for the next week. I was living every day. Any normal guy would have died after one night of the way I was living my life.
Yeah, no, I understand that. You don't feel that way now, do you?
No way, man. That's why I'm so happy. I don't have no regrets because now I met my wife and my kid. Man, this is the best. This is me, the best I can be in my life. If I can get any better, I'm going to aim for that goal. But as of now, this is the best Mike Tyson anyone can get.
When you had all that money, just an unbelievable amount of money, was there one thing that you could splurge on, or was there one day where you just went nuts buying stuff?
No, I was a miserable guy. I was so unhappy back then. That's why our world is the way it is, because no one understood I had a mental illness. The only thing you care about, where's my money went? Where's that money? If you had that money, you wouldn't keep it because you're too in love with it. You would never keep it. You'd probably die. Some beautiful woman to make you believe that they love you, and you're probably still, this is really, we think we're somebody that we're not when we have all those riches. We have a false sense of security to believe we can't even die.
What was the big changing moment for you, Mike? What do you think is the thing that made you switch so much from, hating everything in life?
I don't know. I'm just living my life on life terms. And I just want to have a different, I'm not interested in no legacy and all that stuff. It's all to me, it's all an inside job. I want to stay out of prison. I want to stay faithful and committed to my family. Those are my challenges in life. That's what I want to do. That's my successes in life. My success is not having $1 billion or having the beautiful girl in the world and being seen with all the most attractive people in the world. My success is living a more moral life, one in moral accomplishments, which don't mean much to many people. To me, I've always been pretty amoral, so that's a challenge to me, and that's my new endeavor in life.
Mike Tyson, the Undisputed Truth, the Fox Theater, April the 6th. This thing just gets rave reviews. We've certainly had many, many glimpses of it. It looks absolutely fascinating to see Mike Tyson do this. Something a lot of people probably didn't think that you could do, but there's just no doubt about it. People love this thing, and I'm sure it'll do fantastic at the Fox here. Going back to Bernie Goldberg last night, or night before last on HBO, you referenced walking, I guess you and Robin Givens still had a relationship even though you're splitting up, and you, I guess, walked in on her with Brad Pitt, which I laughed out loud, Mike.
That's not what happened. That's not what happened. That's not what happened.
What happened?
You come to the show and I'll tell you.
Is it going to be a good laugh?
I'm sure you won't be disappointed. So far, no one's been disappointed. From the reviews people have been reading me, that's what I know. I don't know. You might be. I could be wrong.
No, I doubt it, Mike. Are you?
I don't think I'm funny. Though. When I watch myself, I can't look at myself. When I watch, they were showing something of me on stage, and I'm not that guy. I don't look at myself as that guy.
Well, it must be nice, at least, or gratifying to read the kind of reviews that you're getting, because this thing is universally acclaimed. People really like this, Mike.
Thank you. I'm just interested in entertaining people, and that's what I want to do. I like to do that.
Can you compare, Mike, the hearing a crowd that goes absolutely crazy because you just knocked someone out to doing your show, The Undisputed Truth, and hearing the crowd respond to that, or hearing some good laughs or some good cheers? Is there a difference between the two?
Yes, this is a very civil crowd. Even though they're laughing a lot and sighing a lot, maybe heckling, they're very civil. The boxing crowd is total chaos. There's no room for any rational thinking. There's no rational thinking in that crowd, in the boxing crowd. They want blood, and I'm here to give it to them.
Do people heckle you?
Wherever, everywhere you go, it's not a show. Is it a show if somebody don't heckle you? If they don't heckle, it's not a show.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's cool. I'm in for all of it, Mike, and I'm sure a lot of other people will, too. April the 6th at the Fox. I'm sure you'll do fantastic here as you have everywhere else. It's great talking to you, and congratulations.
Hey, I look forward to coming there so bad.
Yeah, I hope we get to...
Thank you so much. I'm just looking forward to seeing you guys.
I hope we get to see
you,
Mike.
I hope I get to see y'all, too, after or before the show.
That'd be fantastic. If you come in studio sometime, too, that'd be a blast.
I'm sure we're going to do that when I get there. I'm sure we're going to do that.
Boy, that'd be awesome.
Well, thanks so much for the time, Mike, and good luck.
God bless, my friend.
God bless, Mike.
You too. Mike Tyson. Wow. You know, it was funny. You didn't see Bernie Goldberg, did you, on Real Sports? Tyson.
No.
Bernie had Mike on Tuesday night.
Yeah.
And the one thing, this is what made Mike absolutely lose control. Just started bawling.
That was rough.
Yeah, it was really tough. And, as a viewer, it was hard to watch, but it was the exact question you asked. What was the change? What made you change, Mike? I swear, if I had to hear the way Goldberg asked it, it was almost word for word what you said.
Really?
I'm thinking, oh my God, is he going to start bawling right now? What's going to happen?
Oh, no kidding. I didn't see it. I had no idea.
I knew you didn't see it because you wouldn't. There's no way you would have asked that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I expected him to just hang up the phone. By the way, when he did that on Real Sports, did you notice the bologna slices?
On Bernie or Mike?
No, on Tyson.
I did not.
Biggest bologna slices you'll ever see.
Wow, really?
Yeah, I'm trying to cue it up here.
You know what I don't get, though, when you ask a question like that? Because
it's a perfectly normal question. It's the question.
But I guarantee you he didn't answer it the same to us right now.
No, he did not. No, he didn't.
I hate that. When you see a guy break down on talking to Oprah, and it's like, I asked him that same damn question. He acted like I was an asshole for asking it.
Well, he kind of, he gave an answer that didn't even make sense.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember what he did say.
What, last night?
No. To when Mike said that.
I just pretty much the same thing. I'm just living my life.
Yeah.
I think he was having trouble, and this happens every time we talk to Tyson. Something's wrong with the phone line, and he has trouble hearing us, and we have trouble hearing him. And
it was not a good phone line.
It never is.
Great though.
He was great. I agree.
It was NBC running it, so they had it set up perfect.
Yeah, was that a third three-way
today?
Yeah,
had to be.
Oh Christ!
You didn't answer the Brad Pitt question either.
No, come on, Mike. With Bernie Goldberg,
we'll play it back.
He referenced, and Mike brought it up though. Bernie didn't bring it up.
Well, it's part of the show. It's a story in the show.
Yeah. Okay. I wasn't thinking of it that way at all. But he walked in on Robin Givens. They were divorced, but they were still having relations.
Of course.
I believe he said relations.
I wanted to ask. I bet you he banged her even after they were divorced. Don't you think?
I'd love to know the last time he banged her. I bet it's like 2005.
Yeah, I
know. But while he was still banging her, apparently she was taken up with some other people too. So he, I don't know if he had a key to her place or whatever, but he walked in and there she is. She's in getting it on with Brad Pitt, and Goldberg said, well, now, was she really, or was she about it? He's like, if they weren't having sex, they were a pretty good impersonation of it. Isn't that what he said?
Yeah, he said something about him being a good actor, and then he impersonated Pitt. His impersonation of Pitt was really funny.
Do it.
Who, Tyson?
I'll cue it up so we can have him do it. But it looks like a really good show, this live show.
He dated her for a while, didn't he?
He married her.
No, I mean Brad.
Yeah,
I think he dated her for a bit.
I think I don't think it was the love of his life, but I think he was with her. I would say a couple months or a few months, wasn't it?
I remember that.
I don't know why anybody would date her. She seems like such a bitch.
When she was on with Barbara Walters with Mike Tyson,
yes, that sucked.
She really screwed him over.
I hated her, and I thought anybody that would say that about their husband or their boyfriend on national television,
with him sitting there,
yeah, with him sitting there, that was horrible.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's like, okay, if he's that bad, what the hell are you doing with this guy? If you hate it that much and you hate him that much and you'll say that about him to the country, why would you be with him?
Yeah.
Was she trying to humiliate him and bring him down, or was she in a relationship with him? I couldn't tell.
And I think that blindsided him, too.
Yeah, he was seeing red. There's no question.
It's not all grim, of course. Tyson jokes about his stormy 53-week marriage to actress Robin Givens. He says while they were getting a divorce, they were still getting it on. And he tells a story about how he showed up one day at Givens' house for a tryst and saw her with another guy.
And
Can I assume she and the guy were probably intimate?
Well, listen, if they weren't, they were really acting like they were.
And the guy was?
Come on, you know who it was. You know, it was Brad Pitt. It was Brad Pitt, all right? And you should have saw the look on that motherfucker face, right? As soon as he saw me, he was like, whoa, hey, dude, hey, whoa, don't strike, don't.
Because of shenanigans like that, it's easy to think he's not too bright. And if you think that, think again. He's an avid reader who's especially interested in history and philosophy.
So are you reading this now, The Great Philosophers?
I've read that already. This is Nietzsche right here.
I can't believe I'm talking to Mike Tyson and he's telling me about Nietzsche.
When they're not on the road with the show, Tyson and his wife live a quiet suburban life in Las Vegas with their 2 kids.
Can you do stinky face for us?
He's a vegan now
Stinky face.
and is off drugs and alcohol.
Let's get do stinky face.
It's a new life for Tyson, that's for sure.
What a drag, though, this IRS thing. You know, wouldn't you think after he paid 7 figures for 5 or 6 years, maybe they could cut him a deal on
How
it?
can they
Pisses me
take
off, man.
everything? I don't understand. I mean, they can't take everything, right?
Probably pretty close.
What, like 90%? I mean,
I don't know.
How does that work?
You know, it looks like he's living in a nice place, so he's obviously got a domicile that's...
Yeah, and he
fairly
made
reasonable.
he made money on The Hangover. He made money on...
She makes money, too.
Yeah, and he made money on his Law and Order. I mean, he has been acting. I'm assuming he made money on the Tyson documentary, didn't he?
Yeah, oh, definitely. No, I think he definitely, you know, like he said, he's a great client for the IRS.
Yeah.
But, you know, what sucks is you get in hock with them, and here he's this 20-year-old kid making millions and millions of dollars, and he's out of jail. He's still like 28, 27 years old, not terribly educated. He's supposed to have people who are looking after this, but no, he's spending hundreds of millions of dollars without paying taxes. So, you know, when they decided what his debt was, whenever they decided that and started making him pay it, they tack 18% interest on.
They do?
They do, and it runs. And so it's almost impossible when you're that far in debt.
How can they do that?
I know, it's ridiculous. It's outrageous. And when they owe you money, when they're late paying like they are this year to a lot of people,
Bologna slice.
they don't...
Bologna slice.
Oh!
Back it up. Try this bologna slice again. Sorry.
They don't pay you 18%
it's on
when
tape,
they're
I'll do
late.
it. Oh, of course not.
Yeah, that's such bull. That pisses me off, man.
Yeah, it stinks. That's why Willie Nelson owed $17 million, because he was fighting a $1 million debt. And the fight went on, and they drag it out. They don't get to your dispute immediately. So Willie Nelson went from owing $1 million to $17 million. Because it took 5 or 6 years to resolve that dispute, and they had 18% ticking the whole time. I know, it's totally sucks.
What happens if you just say, I'm not going to make any money the rest of my life? They get 3 in jail. Do they throw you in jail?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Because, 47% over taxes? You know what I mean? Like, what if you decide to fall in that bracket? Do you not have to pay taxes?
Well, I don't know why you couldn't be unemployed. I mean, why
you're
should
not going to be making any money. But
well, they should still have to give you free health insurance and unemployment cash and all that stuff like anybody else.
Tyson on the dole.
Hey, Tyson's paid for a lot of stuff.
Enough of this.
We've talked about it before. I always thought he got screwed on the rape charges.
Oh, yeah, totally. I never thought he
But
was
remember
gonna do
him,
that.
even
Never.
after he got out of prison, pinching women's asses and goosing chicks and
pieces of
clubs
children.
and stuff. He was a bad guy.
He was an asshole, but he was a young guy with hundreds of millions of dollars.
He's keeping it real, Drew.
Yeah.
But he was a generous guy. I think like Mark just mentioned, the rape charges were total horse crap.
I don't know why. I still don't know to this day what to think of that.
Oh, I think it says everything you need to know when they offered him an
poor-
early release to just admit it, and he's like,
poor
no,
reputation.
never, I'll never admit that. I'd rather rot here the rest of my life than get out a day early and admit to something I didn't do.
I guess I don't understand what was in that for her. What did she get out of that?
I think it was embarrassing.
I think he probably made some kind of advance towards her, and she didn't like it.
And I think,
but she claimed he raped her. I mean, there was evidence that he had sex with her.
Yeah,
so she had consensual sex with him, and then didn't like it afterwards.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, probably sobered up, and who knows.
Wow. Well, she did remove her panty liner. That I know.
And then he went down on her. Oh!
She left the room, went to the ladies' room. He thought she was just going to the ladies' room, but no, she was removing her panty liner.
Ew.
For some reason.
Ew.
No, whether that was for intended digital penetration.
Ew.
She decided that was the end of it, and then it went on from there. Against her will, I don't know. Well, Mike Tyson, again, Fox Theater.
Yeah, it's just going to be a good show.
Definitely, yeah. I'm sure that thing will sell out like big time. If
like
you
haven't
looked into it, you should do that mighty quick. April 6th for Mike Tyson, Fox Theater, and that was Iron Mike on the riff.
I want to eat his children.
I don't have one friend in my entire life.
Praise be to Allah.
My experience in life produced the person that I am, and the person that I am, I was never successful with friends.
All right, Dina's coming up in a minute with the news, and there's a major death in the porn world. Major porno death.